So I wanted to apologize yesterday. Um, I was coughing a lot. I messed up a little bit. Well, a lot. I apologies for making a bad video due to my health, but I'm feeling better now. I'm gonna try not to cough on directly on the speaker of the phone. That I was trying to edit it out, but I was like, the file's gonna I just really didn't have the patience to listen to the whole video and, you know, try to perfectly cut out the coughing. But the videos I'm gonna be making now they will be better. I got annoyed when I got people trying to troll me for the issues that I had with the Black Girls Rock campaign, and I ain't saying black girls can't get together and celebrate themselves. I'm just saying it creates a lot of contradiction. And I wanted to redo the video, but I'm going to keep that video because I made a lot of good points despite the coughing. And but I'm just going to kind of summarize what I thought of my even of my views on Black Girls Rock. So the first problem that I have is that Tracy Ellis Roth is hosting the show. I find it very contradicting that the show is called Black Girls Rock, and then when I read other articles about the show, like articles from For Harriet, Huffington Post, um, News One, and all those black bourgeoisie, poorly edited black news article sites, I kind of confused on the demographics of the show. Like, it's called Black Girls Rock, but you also say people of color, so I guess you might as well just kind of change the name because to me it's kind of defeating the purpose because black girls tend to get outshined by biracial and other races of women. So I didn't really understand the point of trying to say it's a show about people of color unless you're just using that as a synonym for black people. But I think really they should stick with the name and try to be as accurate with it. Because if you're gonna call it Black Girls Rock, put black girls in the show. I didn't really understand, why Tracy Ellis Ross. I know she appreciates her blackness and she gets a pass from majority of black society. But the thing is, where for decades I've been or hearing black women complain about how there's no dark skin representative. There's no dark skin beauty. We're the mammies. We're all these negative characteristics, and it's like you have a point there. But the problem is that when black women are given the spotlight, for example, with the new Ghostbusters, what happens? Oh, why can't I be a coon? So what if all the girls are scientists and I'm just a regular person? What's wrong with being a regular person? I likes being dumb. I likes being a coon. They do that. And so I really wish that, black girls can talk amongst themselves, especially in the Hollywood game, and say, like, hey, we need a code of conduct to where we're not going to be accepting roles that demean us, whether it's from our own or white people. I really wish they can do that. But back onto the Tracy Ellis Ross thing. It's like I don't hate her. If you guys want to put her on this show, it's not a big deal to me. But it just kind of contradicts the notion of Black Girls Rock. It contradicts it, because there's been so many complaints, and there's been complaints for like decades about how the light skinned girls, the biracial girls are taking over black media, Their their beauty, they're considered beautiful, but we don't get the dark skinned girls don't get the limelight. And so, it's like it's weird because when you give girls the spot, black women the spotlight, who they give it to? They give it to light skinned women. They give it to biracial women. And I just really don't get it. It's like the same thing with black women who champion Taryn Guy as the queen of natural hair. It's like, damn well she's biracial, man. Come on. You know that affects how her hair is. But geez, man, good grief. And I've already touched on the other video about Amanda Steinberg. I don't understand why she's there or why. I mean, I don't mind her being there. It's just like I don't understand the point of her getting an award. But this is the thing with sisters is that they love the concept of unity, and they're just so in need of self co-signing. You know, I just really didn't understand the point of her getting an award or when she's not a black girl. But to me, that I thought it over. It's not really a big deal. I'll probably just say it just kind of I just wanted to say it contradicts what's the show's intentions. If you're gonna bitch and moan about light skinned girls and biracial girls getting all the love and credit for being a black girl, when we give you the camera, we give you the mic, you still give um, light skinned biracial girls the pedestal. And Sarge made a video about this like 3 years ago with about Taryn Guy when she did something and she was on some type of show, and then you see all these dark skinned girls, or black girls, they're surrounded, and they literally put Taryn Guy on a pedestal. And Sarge made like a 2 hour video or an hour video about the problem with black women is that they have a color complex, and they can't let go of that light skin biracial sisterhood, or I'll call it a step sister or a half sister. I'll call it more of a half sisterhood bond. They can't let it go, but it's like a love hate with these biracials because once they get too much shine, they're hated. But when they want to unify, it's like we're all in, we're all one, we all come from different shades. And I just kind of had a little debate with a biracial friend of mine, and she's half black, half Indian, but she looks racially ambiguous as hell. And I was just telling her like, it defeats the purpose, but she's still adamant and saying like, oh, she's black. It's like the one drop ruling is failing us because this is why we can't have a new standard of black beauty because everyone still wants the women still want to champion the biracial girls and put them in, even if they look racially ambiguous, like um, Kalahani, um, Ivory Irvin's, whatever his name is, ex-girlfriend. But the second problem, the main problem that I have is with Hillary Clinton being on the show, and all the feminists are acting surprised, like, what is she doing here? She's undermining black girls, she's defeating the purpose. Why can't we shine without you? We don't need our white allies, and they're doing all this feminist talk and shit with their fake outrage, and I know there's memes. There's some video that a lot of people are sharing that Hillary Clinton is up in black girls rock and nobody is applauding her and nobody's loving her. But the thing is that I'm not stupid. The majority of black votes and the black female votes are for Hillary Clinton. The funny thing though is that I've read an article by a black feminist on forharriet.com, and I'll put the link in the description box. And um damn, it's a feminist response to Hillary Clinton's appearance. And I'm let me stop stuttering. Um, she the feminist is actually a Hillary supporter, and she makes a statement that I'm paraphrasing because I don't have the quote on me right now. I should have brought my other phone so I can read it. But it was she was saying that she knows that the feminist was saying that she, she's she knows that Hillary Clinton is a white supremacist, an imperialist, and all that stuff. Because of she says she learned that from a bell hooks um, I guess a video or conference or whatever. And it's like I'm scratching my head on like why would black feminists still vote for her knowing damn well she's a white supremacist. Bell Hooks, one of your feminists, one of your own people, tells you, you know, Hillary Clinton has some white supremacist views. It may not be a good idea to vote her in for office. But you don't listen, do you? And now you have fake outrage that she's in your program. You have all this fake outrage and you're acting all surprised, but you're gonna vote for it anyway. You're gonna vote for her anyway. So what's the rage now? What's the outrage for? You want niggas to go to jail so badly. So it's my little video. I didn't really have much to say. I just wanted to clear the air and kind of just reestablish my points because I know people were mad at my views. Got like 6 thumbs down and 1 thumbs up, and then a bunch of trolls trying to make slick jokes about my sickness and shit. But anyways, I just want to say fuck you guys, fuck the trolls, fuck the feminists. Um, I have every right to think the way I think, and I'm not saying I'm better than you or anyway, but I'm just saying I'm smarter than you because I'm using common sense. And the thing is, the points I made are pretty valid. You know, you put biracial girls and light-skinned girls on the forefront, yet you bitch and moan about them when black men like them or when men in general like them or put them up in the forefront, and then you cry foul of the light-skinned girls, the biracial girls are taking our spotlight. How come we're not loved? And y'all never learn. And then y'all have this fake outrage with Hillary Clinton. Y'all gonna vote for her anyway. Y'all are dying to see black men go to jail. And the funny thing is that I read articles from white feminist perspective of Hillary Clinton. The articles were way better detailed. There's two white feminists talking about why they won't vote for Hillary, and they're writing down policies and her past, and these are white women talking about how Hillary Clinton. Their grief is that Hillary Clinton is racist towards non-whites. Ain't that a bitch? So yeah, the average white feminist is smarter than the black feminist. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that something? Boy, I swear to God, man. I mean, slaves in the 17th century weren't even this loyal. But you got black feminists voting for Hillary in droves and mass. But they acting like they voting for Bernie Sanders or whomever. I know they ain't voting Republican. I know that for sure. They ain't voting for Bernie. So it's easy to connect the dots that they're voting for Hillary.